Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Crusader Kings 3. If you unfortunately missed the last episode, I'll give you a quick gist of what's happened. So, as you can probably tell, things went a bit tits up. Essentially, the Pope has created a crusade to form the Kingdom of Romagna, which is this region here. Now, they amassed 60,000 men, and we only had 14,000 on our side, and that's not, that's including mine, and basically only a few of my counts and dukes. And funnily enough, not all of them, because they're all bastards. But so far, we have beaten them in the first conflict. Now, it was only the Pope's men and a few of the Holy Orders. However, that has put us in 35% in the lead, and now I've married off all of my brothers and sisters and all of my children and formed quite a few alliances. Now the balance of power is very much even, with 34,000 versus 48,000. If we continue to defeat these small forces here and capture Rome, hopefully capturing the Pope, we may stand a very firm chance to win this war. Now I've had a little look, and we've got 6,000 men coming in from the east. We've got 1,000 men coming down from the north that we can see. Now I'm sure there's going to be a few more men coming from Bavaria and other regions, but at the moment we're holding firm. Now what's going to happen is they're all going to invade Italy in small forces. Our mission is to try and engage them as quickly as possible to remove them and stop the chances of them amassing a giant army of all of their forces. This should be achievable. Also, a lot more of our allies have actually turned up. So we've got 4,000 allies here, 2,500 coming in from the coast, and 600 there, but that is still enough to launch a siege and keep them occupied. So we're doing well, and our goal is for today essentially to win this war and stop this crusade. Once we've done that, I'm going to launch a war against the Pope and see if I can take any of this region. Hopefully take the whole duchy, but we'll see. But that's going to be our mission. So we're going to continue on. We're going to carry on playing. I think we've issued our orders. We're going for Rome. I want to try and capture the Company of the Skull Cup. I have also hired 2 lots of mercenaries. As you can see, I've got 40 champions. Unfortunately, that's not going to last forever, and it has drained my finances by about 2,000 gold. So I need to take this region as quickly as I possibly can. Now, I'm still technically at war with Italy, which is a bit of a pain. The Pope's actually... I want to capture Rome, but I don't think I'm going to do it. With 800 defense, it's a little too well protected. Unless I can leave some friends there. Some enemies have left the war. I don't know how many men that is, but that's good news for us. I'm going to try and keep winning this war against Italy, because that was what I started doing. I've lost 20 with Duck Caesar, that's fine. We need to chase down his forces. Let's chase him down to the Italian army here. We've caught him, and that's going to be him annihilated. Now they're hiring mercenaries left, right and centre. To make my vassal Duck Spontaneous more susceptible to my attempts at approaching him, I can include a compliment. Assertive presence. Let's not risk it. Captured. So yeah, I think what's happened is the Pope's hired a absolute crap ton. Oh my god, he's done it again. You need to be better at your job, Caesar. Capua is no longer under siege. Or it is under siege. I misread that. If we take out these Italian forces here, and we should be able to end that war fairly soon. 83%. We've got more allies coming in. There's 6,500 enemies coming in from the coast to the east. We've got 5,000 to our south, another 4,000, another 3,000 coming in from the west. There's a lot of disbanded areas with enemy forces. But we've also got allies of our own coming in the thousands. I'm going to head down to Capua, and we need to keep the enemy off our land. And ideally, we need to kill the Pope and his men. Now, yeah, I'm being reinforced with about 5,000 odd mercenaries, so I've got to be careful. And obviously, I have to also remind myself of my supplies. We just need to engage one pocket of these enemies, take out a good chunk of their forces. It seems they're all banding together here, and that might be a problem for me. I need some more of my allies, but they're not that close to me. It may already be too late to... Oh, it isn't. We've got Oh, we might have. We should have enough. We should have enough to take them down here. We've got a lot of knights. We've got a lot of men. It is in our favour. If we can even take down just one small force of theirs. We've got allies coming in. We've got a few other engagements with friends nearby. We are winning. My brother Crassus has just died in battle. It's a shame, but good. I've had a son. I've got 2 people to disinherit, but at the moment, I could maybe use the alliance. Look, there's engagements all over the place. Our allies have won to our north, and they should win to our west as well. We're about to take down this force. This is not something I care for at the moment. Control level will change by +15. I'll just gain 150 prestige. Right, I need to disinherit that other son because having 3 will create quite a big problem. I'm going to have to disinherit him. We need daughters, not sons now. But we have defeated this army here. Hopefully we've suffered no losses anywhere. Crassus seems to be the only man that was slain. We can actually check that. We lost 1,200 men. And so far as champions, we killed Moric. And Crassus died. We've also killed Calman of Hust and Volusianus. And we didn't lose anybody else. That's good news. Right. We need to engage more enemies, but it looks like most of them are on a route. 5,000 more men coming in from the coast there. 2,900 coming from the south. Martanius is not swayed. Keep trying. One of our alliances has ended. We need to support these guys. We can't lose any battles here. Why can I not? Am I being really stupid? Why can I not click here? Or have I already? I think I have already. And you're going to support them. We just need to win all of our engagements. We're at 50% currently. The enemy hasn't captured any regions. All we have to do is defend. Defend our regions again and again and again. Engage as many of their forces as we can. Protect all of our castles and fortifications. The main job for me is I'm going to try and protect all of our allies' armies that are in the area. So if one of them's getting engaged, I want to be on it straight away. Spoleto is under siege. I need to... Oh, bollocks. Oh, pause that. To my liege, I have evidence of your doubt about Zeus. If you wish for my silence, do as I say. On accept. Grow close to forming a rivalry with Dux Decius. Effects on Dutch. This is going to be... Okay. Non-believer. Oh, but he's going to do it to me anyway, isn't he? Reformed. Wants seat on a council. -40. Oh, I've got to accept. Non-believer's quite bad. Can't have that. Right. Let's try and engage as many as we can in the area. Right, we don't actually need to support them. They should be fine. What I do need to do, however, is my armies are running quite low on supplies. I need to split them up. As long as we're close enough that we can support each other. Nowhere's under siege at the moment. The enemy is gathering their numbers a little bit more now. But I do need to get my supplies back, because otherwise we're just in bigger trouble. If we don't sort that out. What's going on here? Absolutely no way we're losing that battle. Need to engage around there. Fermo is under siege. As a man, all the enemies are in Romagna at the moment. We're about to win the war against Italy. Nothing's going to change there. We're on the border of it anyway. I don't know where the rest of my men are. They seem to be here, I think. And we're at 78%. Now, if we do win this war, the contribution shared is going to be immense. And I don't see them winning it. I think we've got this in the bag. We've got enough men at the moment to take down, or at least occupy them so that they can't capture anywhere. And all we've got to do is hold the lands that they want. And they want a lot of it. So we're still really low on supplies here. We need to move. Oh, I can't. There's nowhere I can go. Let's take down that Italian army there. Bring all of my forces round. The enemy is in high numbers around here now, so I don't think we have enough to engage them. We're going to try. Another 2,000 men on their way in. Got 25,000 men coming in. There's a lot of them, but we might actually have superior numbers. We're going to move in from the top. It buys us a fair bit of time. Apparently we've also got a dangerous faction. Liberty faction. Bollocks. I need to solve that now. Unreformed, short reign, over domain limit, offensive war. This isn't offensive. Oh, disinherit. I shouldn't disinherit that. Bad. Gabes, okay. County. I can't have a bloody civil war right now. This is not good. 25 months. Okay, we've got time. We've got time. We need to win this war. Let's start moving south. Let's try and clean this up before they capture anywhere. Let's go, go, go. We're at 95%. We just need a few. Okay, they're all on the way. Everyone's supplies are running low. We've won the war against Italy. Excellent. Let's end that quickly. I'm now massively over my domain limit, so let's pause that up. And you, County of Fermo. Grant titles. I know it's not the best time to do it, but I need that off my shoulders. We're starving. We are winning, though. We're chipping away at their forces. This should be the end of the war if we beat this army here. Yep, we're slaughtering them. Everyone they're bringing in is just getting massacred. Greetings, my lord Flavia. One of the cooks says, I have your son Numerian with me here. He promised to clean the pots in the cookery, you see? She draws in a sharp breath, but he nibbled at all the food like a little rat. Lazy, gluttonous, passionate. Flavia gains 20 opinion of me. He gets... Oh, no, that's not awful. Passionate means he has higher diplomacy but less natural dread. But he becomes a better person and he doesn't become lazy or gluttonous. I think that's the best option there. Anyway, yep, we've won the bloody Crusade. We've only gone and done it, lads. Massively outnumbered. They still outnumber us right now. But look at that. 4,500 party divided amongst us, which means I get 800. Prestige, I get 3,500. And we're decreasing Catholicism's fervour by 15. No titles changes. Defenders win the war. We've actually gone and we won the fucking Crusade. Unbelievable. Luckily, I had enough brothers, sisters, and children that I was able to split up them to call for enough alliances to come and join us, because that was insane. The pitiful soldiers of St. George were no match to our warriors. Under the wise and pious leadership of Rex Numerian, the Hellenic faithful repelled the invaders and reaffirmed once more over their claim over Romagna. Perhaps next time the Catholic King Bishop will not be so eager to throw away the lives of his followers in a futile attempt to test the power of Ares. Have that, you bastards. Have that. What's going on with this? They might be in a civil war. Holy crap. Right. How long have we got on this ultimatum? We've got 23 months. I'm going to disband all forces so that they can get their supplies. Look at all those men. Look at all those armies. There's 30,000 men there. Unbelievable. I've now got 4,500 prestige. Unfortunately, it's one of those things that you can't pass down. It'd be amazing if you could. But yeah, we've just won a bloody crusade. So that's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, none of these people really like me. Who am I swaying at the moment? Spontaneous. Want a seat on the council. The problem is they all want a seat on the council, but none of them have anything to offer. Right, we'll let that 3 months carry out, and then I'll swap my sway to somebody who is more useful. Also, 13 prisoners. We have King Aubrey of Italy, somehow, under our prisons. Let's ransom him off. We've got Count Francois. Let's ransom him off. Captain Dan of Company of the Skull Cup. Ransom him for 100. Adolf Schmollinger. He's a knight, so we'll try and convert him and recruit. Can't convert, can recruit. Jurgen. Can't ransom him. Captain Ferdinand would not accept. So, let's recruit him. Got Grand Grandmaster, so I won't be able to recruit him, but I can ransom him for 100. So far, I'm pretty sure we're making 300. Nobody's going to take this guy back, so we'll convert and recruit. 11 marshal, so it's not awful. Duke Alderic, ransom for 100. He's lowborn, so we'll just recruit him. Countess Nuncia, ransom for 50. Giorgio, ransom for 10, no need. 10 learning, not awful. I'll take you. Isella, 10 gold, not worth it. And then a Duke Biagio. Doesn't have the 100, so unfortunately, mate, I'm not giving you back until you can pay. Reducing my stress. Good. Ransom accepted. Good. Ransom accepted. Ransom accepted. Now we're making some bloody money back, because I just had to spend 2.5 grand to win that war, but we won the freaking war. And it was unbelievable. Cannot believe we won. Right, I did disinherit him. I do have another son. I'm 40. I will try and keep an eye on my health, because I don't want to have disinheritor again. It's not good for me. Although, would it make more sense to just do it now? Unless I educate him, I have a better idea. Hopefully I live long enough to see this come through. We're going to have somebody with high learning educated. Don't convert his faith or anything. And then we're going to have his educational focus on learning. And then I'm going to try and make him a pontifex. Which hopefully I can do. Didn't know that had happened. Of course, because I was disinherited my son. So yeah, I've lost opinion with him. That's not good. But we just won the Crusade. And that is just absolutely fantastic. Right, I'm going to get the church back on my side before I try and get any of those vassals out of that Liberty faction. We're now actually stronger than them anyway, so it doesn't matter. We need the temple back on our side. County of Fermo. So all we need is Urbino, and then that duchy is created. Septimius is firmly on my side. Sardinia is never on my side. Once we've converted it, both religion and culture, he might convert back to Roman, possibly. We do also have all of these regions, and if any of them should convert to their local religion, that could be a problem. Do you need a hand with your rebels? I'll send him some men, hopefully improve relations, because it looks like those rebels are about to cause him a bit of grief. Just raise some men at arms. We don't need everybody. Action created against me. Irrigation. I will design an aqueduct. It's going to cost me a fair bit of money. Might gain a stewardship lifestyle perk. Yeah, do it. 3,000 more or less men at arms. That's not bad. Let's try and capture these guys before they take that. Nice. Irrigation running over budget. You're right, take what you need. 29% chance the project is completed. Project continues. There we go. We've rid our ally of some unwanted rebels. So that's all solved. Hopefully he likes us a little bit more for having helped him. I don't know. Doesn't say. Offensive war. Over domain limit. I better not have counted as a offensive war, because I'm going to be pissed if it did. Hope has 10,000 men. How much gold does it have? It's spent a lot of its gold, but it is making 50 a month. High amount of prestige, 19. I mean, we could take them down. We could take him down. I've got them. I've got my mercenaries still. To be fair, no, he's hired. The problem is with the Pope is they hire so many mercenaries. They just outnumber you with everything. I will manage the works myself. 40 stress, that's fine. Project is completed. Good. Let's get rid of these, they're annoying. Still need to solve the domain limit problem. I don't know if I've got Italians in the vicinity. It's like possibly they're at war. Oh look, Duchy of Ancona's already been formed. Looks like they're at war with Italy. Spilito, that is. Not sure what's going on there. Rashid. A lot of conflict down there. I do need to try and learn my my friendly banners as best as I can. So it's quite hard sometimes. Hi, Almoner. Let's get him back. I didn't know he died. I am taking a massive risk by not disinheriting my second born. But hopefully it pays off. Irrigation bringing life. Even decades from now, we'll reap the rewards from this. I get a new perk and I get a new aqueduct for 20 years, which does more growth, more control. Can't argue with that. We're now an administrator, and I think we're about to get another perk. We are. So I can start moving down a different route. Fortunately, that wasn't quite enough to give us the extra little domain there. What else can we do? There we go. So cutting cornerstones, taxman, collect taxes, effectiveness 25%. I mean, yeah. How are things looking across the board? I could remarry. It's 43, and I could. All I'm saying by that is I could find somebody with better stewardship. Because what's she good at? She's bloody martial, which I suppose might help me a little bit, but I might divorce her. All family members of her lose 5 opinion, which is basically my children. Cost me 100 party. Got plenty. I'm going to get rid of her, and I'm going to go stewardship. Justa is lowborn and Roman. Marrying unlanded. I've got it. She's got the highest stewardship skill. Chance of children medium. Should be okay. Let's do it. And that stewardship should hopefully, because it's not just about the money and the taxes, it's about that opinion that I'm losing. Because that doing this might get some of these guys out of that faction. Obviously, I'm about to lose those mercenaries, which means my overall force is going to diminish, which makes it more likely. Will you stop doing that, you bastard? Decius is swayed. I think he already quite liked us. So we've got the Pope's men now. Not the Pope's, bloody the temple. We're going to go on to vassals. Septimius, Spontaneous, Valens. Let's convert Valens to being our friend first. I've already married my wife. And we get up to 9 holdings now. So that's all solved. Everything is looking way better. Right, I'm going to bunker down now and focus on upgrading some of these buildings, fortresses. I'm going to get the forts here upgraded. And I'm just going to kind of let a bit more money trickle in because we're a bit low now. And if anyone... They shouldn't be able to declare another... Son of a bitch. Who's this? Is this because of my spy master? Is it because he keeps on messing up? I have evidence of your doubt about Zeus. If you wish for my silence, do as I say. Now 2 of them have got hooks on me. He does like me though, so hopefully there's nothing majorly bad. Actually, I didn't. How do I know if I'm a bloody non-believer? Invigorating friendship, health, huge boost. Drunkard. It's not ideal, is it? Trona comes with age. Good. I could marry him off because I've disinherited him. It's no good. Indulge in drink. Duxtetius has become my spy master. To be fair, mate, it's fine. I don't care too much for that. The other guy was a little bit on the useless side. Desires the county of Cagliari. That's minus 25. That's quite a fair bit, to be honest. But screw him. That's Chief Calabria, like Caesar. So he was the man I just had, right? Fired from the council. I mean, technically, I'm not the one who fired you. I mean, I am, but I'm also not. Right, so what do we want to do here? Yeah, Spilito is fighting Italy. It's my one concern about them being so autonomous. Command artifact. Lavender Jade Pendant. If I accept, I lose 60 opinion. I lose it either way. So what's the point? I mean, I don't want it. I'm going to lose 30 opinion, which kind of seems like a bit of a stupid deal there, but whatever. Proposal. Done. Yep, Spedito has just taken that region. I didn't even need to do it. So, nice. And the fact, he's even installed vassals of his own. I need that. Is there a way I can do it? It's not my direct vassal. Tract vassal. Make one of the similar your direct vassal instead. I could do it. Bogia. This is an act of tyranny. Guess we won't do it. Valens. Swayed. 25. Good. Positive. How's this faction looking? One last chance. Leo's decided that his time in Salerno has come to an end. Oh yeah, go for it, mate. You leave. I don't care. There's only 3 members of the Liberty faction now, but I have lost 5,000 men. Still have more power than they do. Now there's only 2 members. So between those 2 members, apparently they have enough men to threaten me, even though they only have about 5,000. Just under. Interesting. We're quite even on our vassals. Half of them don't like. Half of them really like me, and the other half just a bit off with me. But ultimately, all pretty good across the board. We've nearly got manorialism. How was our conversions? 3 years left, 7 years left. The converting the faith would have been quicker had I converted the area to Roman first. So I kind of messed up a little bit on that. And we could probably have a better steward, my half brother, but who is he? My steward, master of hunt, master of the horse. Doesn't really like me that much either. Oh, he's also my rival. Why do I have him in this position? Rival, special relation. Culture has discovered communal government. What does that do again? Communal government. Let's have a little look. Communal government. Counties can now reach existing development penalty at 35 development. Good. So we discovered that without me even having to ask for it. Having domain limit +1 would be really useful. Might try and get that next. Royal prerogative would also be quite good, but it would introduce some other issues. Of course, he will be there. I'm medieval. 1050 faction created, faction of Majorca. I keep forgetting that I even have Majorca under me. We need 1. I need more levies from my vassals. 2. I need more bloody more tax from them as well. Currently making 36 per day, which is not bad per month. Sorry, which isn't bad at all. Dismantle the papacy. That's what I really want to do. Pope Hadrianus is killed by you. What do I need? You completely control the region of Italia, which is, I guess, all of it? Got to be, isn't it? Completely control, so it means I have to have the whole lot, I think. Don't know. Pope Hadrianus is not landed. Don't know. Athenianus taught Caesar the Greek language. Okay. In the name of the divine, following the death sentence of a lowly thief, I asked my son and heir Numerian what he thought. Cynical or temperate? It's worth me getting the stress for the better one, which will be temperate. Now I am overly stressed. However, I am also a drunk, so I can get rid of that. Mental break. Imposter. Recently, I feel like I am not worthy of the regnum of Sicily. Do other rulers doubt themselves as I doubt myself? I try to be good. I try to be a good, honest Rex, but with every proclamation and law, I can see the lies of omissions and little errors twisting my meaning. Others of my station are so diligent and open, so why must I curse? Why must I be cursed with this deceitful nature? Damn this universe for raising one so poor as me to such heights. Wow, this guy's gain the trait reclusive. Have a little drink. Drinking binge for 3 years. -1 stewardship, -1 learning. Health, moderate penalty. I'm just as good as the rest. We'll find another way to solve our stress problem. Through money. Let's host a feast. Lose 54 immediately because I'm a drunk. It's not ideal, but it doesn't have the same effect as the stress option. So, and also increases people's relations with me, so it is worth it. I'm going to do it. Cheery gathering. Hopefully it doesn't cost me a fortune, but I imagine it probably will. And then we need to look at taking Urbino. Like surveillance, the second is not swayed. It's fine. One merchant should still be around. Cost me a bit of money. But we're no longer overwhelmed by stress. Not that it actually matters that much at level 1. But it's good to keep it down. Decius learns of Epiphania's non-believer secret. Is that my wife? No. Who's Epiphania? Oh no. Son's 14. My second son's 6. Yeah, I've got to live for quite a while to see him become the Pontifex. Don't know if it's going to happen. With everyone headed for their respective homes, I am proud to say that the feast was a success. I have my wife, Justa, to thank for much of its success. Oh my god, I am struggling to read that. And I feel nothing but gratitude as she sees the last few guests off. So guys, I had a thought, and I'm not going to do it in this one. I want you to let me know what you think of this. So, I am the only kingdom at the moment that is Roman and Hellenic. And I was wondering, is it worth me, because I've got my own focuses, I've got Italy to take on and Africa to take on. I was thinking, should I try and sneak into one of the regions over here in Spain and take over maybe a duchy, and then essentially let that duchy become independent? So maybe give them enough land that they can fend for themselves. I don't know, possibly Navarra, somewhere that's not too close to me, but that's, you know, can fend for itself. I mean, there's plenty of regions that we could do. I just don't want it to be too close and disrupt our movement. But if we created a separate kingdom and allowed them to go independent, they would also spread the Roman culture and Hellenic religion, and would also most likely be a very strong ally of ours in all future times. We could marry our families together and create strong alliances, and if there's ever crusades, then we know another kingdom will always come to us because they're also Hellenic. And I was wondering what you guys would think of that, but I'm not going to do it yet, so it's because it would be giving up a good piece of land, and it would potentially be creating a threat in the future. But it would be interesting to do. Maybe even somewhere like here, like Gallicid. It's quite a decent chunk of land. We give that to them, and then they can move up it into Spain or move down into Africa and start conquering down here. I don't know. Obviously, it depends entirely on the kingdom, but they may also just get destroyed. But it'd be interesting. It'd be an interesting move to make. So let me know what you think about that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and take Urbino if I can. I can't because we had war too recently. So what about the papacy? The papacy. Current head of faith, taxes. Makes an unbelievable amount. From Catholic realms, 39. Still has 9,000 men. Mercenaries make up 3,000 of that. But he now has 2,000 gold, so that's my problem with it. Count Leofrid's. Oh, what's this? It is with a glint in her eyes that my courtier Biella approaches me. My lord, I couldn't help but notice the fine craftsmanship of your Count Leofrid's spear. However, only a true expert of the battlefield like myself could identify the tiny adjustments that could be made to make it an even more efficient tool of war. I tune her out and start rambling about symmetry, balance, and edge consumption. But I get the general gist that Biella could improve my artifact in exchange for a symbolic token of my gratitude. She gets a weak hook on me. Which one is this? This is the crap one. Nah, I'm not giving you a hook for that, sorry. If it was the good one, and she wants to improve it, I'd consider it. But because it's the crap one, no. Watch posts. And we decided to build the walls and towers there. Could do it here. Salerno's nearly upgraded it. Once we get Manorialism, we can upgrade all of these. Still got these castles to upgrade too. Obviously, it is very expensive. I do want to be a little bit careful. Have I upgraded Cagliari? I have. So let's do... I think I've been doing the regimental grounds, but I think Baileys are probably the better way to go first. Just make sure that the areas are well defended before anything else. I mean, essentially what my goal is now is I want to take down the papacy. I want to take Rome. I want to have control over it. That is my goal. But obviously, with the amount of money they have, mercenaries and all the sorts, it's going to be a difficult challenge. So I'll continue to chip away at Italy. I've obviously got Illustrious, and I've got enough prestige now that I can just take duchies over instead of small regions. But it's still going to be a decent chunk. So he's actually gone and taken that last region of Gabe's, which unfortunately didn't belong to the actual duchy. It still doesn't. Okay. This guy might be able to control... I suppose there's no reason why he can't control 2 duchies. I've always been giving people 1. It does make him quite powerful, but what I could do for him is I could help him take these regions, 3 more areas, and then essentially he owns 2 duchies. It does seem that he might actually be doing that on his own anyway. Oh no, that actually belonged to Gabe's, didn't it? If I attacked these dudes... Is that not working? That's why it's not working. If I attacked you, how much could I take in a single strike? Quite a good chunk. The latest work of my vassal, Dux Aeneas, has become all the rage at court of late. The piece deals with success and growing greatness, and Aeneas has publicly dedicated it to me. It's probably Aeneas, isn't it? Strife in... Oh, okay, so it's a poem. I can see it's a truly heartfelt game, prestige and opinion. Emery... Oh, wow. Yeah. That would get us a good chunk of land. One thing I hadn't been paying attention to is his allies. He is allied with Egypt, and unfortunately... That's... Oh, crap! He's not allied with Egypt. He is Egypt. When did that happen? I swear it wasn't that a second ago. Was it? Oh, was that because I was on Duchy? That's because I was on Duchy. Holy crap. So Egypt's expanded. Oh my god, and Byzantine Empire's taken out Bavaria. Not Bavaria. Bulgaria. Well, things have changed. Wow. So they've got 20,000 men now. It's a good thing they didn't join. Oh my god, Secret Letter lost again? Really? Epiphania. Who the hell is Epiphania? Why does that name keep on coming up? I don't know who that is. Is that my sister? Epiphania. It's not one of my children. It's not my wife. Is it my ex-wife? Maybe? Nope. Definitely not. Don't know. That's really weird. I don't know who that is. It's not me. As long as I don't keep on believing that I'm a non-believer, then I don't mind. Believe what you like. Still got a few strong factions, but they're beginning to like me more and more, so not too fast. We do really need to sort of end on a high, don't we? We need to declare one last war. Just want it to be Italy, but I can't yet. Can't yet. Truce with Queen Camilla for 10 months. Nearly there, though, to be fair. That's right. I mean, I could start chipping away at these areas. There's no reason why not. Especially now that Italy owns all of that. That might be a bit of a problem. So major threats in the world seem to be Egypt and the Byzantine Empire. Bloody Caesarea has been disbanded. Second curtain wall. England's growing and growing. All towers constructed in Napoli. Good. So that's now level 4. Can't get to level 5 because we need concentric castle building, which I suppose is this. Which we need hoardings for, which would be the next. Wow, look at that garrison, 1,250. Essentially, at that point, small factions, small counties, and even, I suppose, vassals can't actually attack me. Simply can't. Because they won't have enough men to even get through the garrisons. Harvest at Caerwan. These are lean times, and the lands of my vassal Dux Precious in Caerwan have suffered more than most. Investigate the county's problems. Seize my rightful dues by force. Gain 500 gold. Nah, I don't. I'm making enough gold that I don't need to worry too much about stealing it from people. He still has those mercenaries under his command. Physician's knowledge increases. We like that. Manorialism is also almost under my control, which will see us have a lot more monthly income. Apparently, the county of Caerwan has caught its misfortune partly from bad management. Land was not properly cleared, seeds were sown out of season, and the pastures were overgrazed. A repentant Duxetius stands before me, wringing his hands. Please, my liege, give me another chance. I can fix this, I swear. I will hold you responsible for this. I will personally fix it, wherever it takes. So 100% chance, everything goes well. I fix the problem. I gain a stewardship perk, and I improve the management. I will personally fix this. 100% chance, right? If it fails, I'm going to be really annoyed. There we go. As I watch the county of Caerwan flourish under my guidance, I cannot help but feel pride for what I've accomplished. To dabble in lesser management from time to time is a good way to learn. Another stewardship perk. Precisely what we want. Defensive measures. Fort level +1, garrison size 20%. Now, Salerno should basically become untakeable with a fort level of 10 and a garrison of 1,620 men. We're still swaying Valens. Why am I doing this? I completely forgot I was doing that still. Let's change that to somebody else who needs it. Caesar, Calabria. And are we yet in a position to attack Italy? We're not. Got to be close though. Got to be close. 2 months, 50 days. Okay. Any moment now. While hosting lords and ladies from the realms near and far, some opportunities to portray my vassal. That's just it's this one again. Yeah, well, I might as well. I'll do it this time because I've got the prestige. I don't really need any more. Tourney troubles. As Rex, I've been obliged to attend a local wrestling tournament, but the contestants have been delayed. The tourney won't start for at least another hour. While I lament about how poorly organised the tournament is, my spymaster Decius suddenly walks up to me and pushes me straight into the horse-water troughs, prompting everyone around to burst into laughter. What do you mean? What's my relation with him? None. He's my friend. We have 100 relation between each other. I'm not going to make him my rival. I'm going to lose 150 either way. You and Decius are no longer at each other's throats. That seems weird. Somehow Dubrovnik is hanging on. Numerian comes of age. Good. What did he get? Thrifty clerk. Level 2. I think it's the same as what I got. That's good though. He's betrothed. He's going to marry, I suppose, but is that who we want? It's too late. It's already fulfilled. I was too slow. Convert faith in Tortoli. Good. So Sardinia is falling ever more under our control. Hellenism is starting to creep into everywhere, which is good. We need to take Orthodoxy out, but we need to really go for places that have already been converted. So that'd be 10 years, 10 years, 10 years. 39 years, 13 years, 14. Seems that 12 is 10, sorry, is our least amount. Because it faces 123 years. Jesus. Yeah, let's do Sardinia first. Let's just consolidate all of the islands. Comfort of a friend. There are a few things I enjoy more than Victoria's company. Lose some stress. Okay, good. Right, let's wage this war. She's got 6,000 men, so she has rebuilt, but she still has no allies. Oh, I do want Urbino, but I have the prestige and the ability to take over an entire duchy. I'm going to declare war for the Duchy of Tuscany. And then we'll take Urbino later on. This will be another good duchy to have under my control. So let's do it. You declared war on Queen Camilla. My friend died. Gained a rival. Who's this? Champion and rival. Sure. Whatever. Do what you gotta do, mate. Let's get our forces up and ready. Only losing 1 gold per day. That's not bad. Right, so where am I declaring war for? Let's just remind myself. So everywhere up to the mountain ranges here. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 forts. We want you guys to go here. You guys to go here. And you guys to go here. Apparently of Arezzo. Is Arezzo what I'm declaring war for? It is. And these two will be close enough to each other they can defend each other. I'm assuming they've got the onagers, so they'll be the quickest. they're actually capable of doing it. Camilla forms a new alliance, joins the 8th Sicilian conquest. The 8th Sicilian conquest of the Duchy of Tuscany. Foreign ruler, sorry, I meant to read that. How many men does he bring in? None that we know of yet, but it will happen soon. They're not doing much, but they are making progress, that's all that really matters. They'll smash theirs out. Caesar is swayed, good. Enemy ally joins war. He has not many men. They still don't have enough. Liberty faction has been disbanded, good. Just got a few local culture and religion factions. Siege has been won, good. First army of Cagley. Dux Valens can take charge. Regina Justa has gained the trait pregnant. Please not a boy. You boys move down here, because you seem to not be affected by the fort level. You go and give them a hand. Rebellion over there, but they've dealt with it. Okay, so the fort level's still high, but how they did that quick. You boys head down there and take over. And then I'll move these two up north. We've only got a few more regions to take, and then we control everything that we've got targeted. So take that nice and quickly. We'll end the episode up with a nice capture. Oh, was that there before, that line? Probably was. I was just being really stupid. Right, all forces move up. We've only got 2 more castles to take, and then our objective is fulfilled. Call to war. I'd love to help you. I really would, but you're probably miles away from me, aren't you? Yeah, I think they're going to be over... Yep, they're over there. I can't help you, but you're definitely going to lose that one. Only had a brief look at the numbers, but oh, look at that. We're about to get Manorialism. Going into the next episode. As I said it, we just got it. Beautiful. Lovely. So, Mangonels, Arch Saddle, Horseshoes. We're going to go Bailiffs next. And have we got everything in the first period? We have everything in there. Good. 1050 AD, we move into the High Medieval period. It'll be interesting. We're losing quite a few men per day now, aren't we? Per month, even. Scheme at court. Somebody's plotting to kill Epiphania. You know what? Just do it, because she seems to only cause me problems. Son of a bitch. Son Tiberius. Born of good Roman stock. Ah, oh, you bastard. I'm sorry, mate. Can't have you threatening kingdom. Overwhelmed by stress. Disinherited another child. Faction created. Liberty faction. Shocker, because now they will hate me for disinheriting my son again. Even though it's not their place. I still obviously have the threat of my other child. But we are taking a huge risk with that, which I'm still not that comfortable at. He's only 9 as well. But I'm going to hold on and pray that I can do it. Or is it stupid too? Even if I disinherit him, I can still do it. And I've just disinherited somebody else, so you know what? I'm not going to risk it. There's no need. There, disinherit him now. Get him out of there. Succession goes to 1 man. Stewardship perk, good. Building construction time, reduce it by 30%. Finally, they're going to turn up. They've been missing the whole bloody war. You need to think they weren't ever going to come. Well, it was poor timing, because we now own all of our target. We're at 59%. We should be able to win this. By the end, what's going on there? They're capturing their own region. Fair enough. Enemy Holy Order, cousin taken prisoner. Neighbours war resolved. We're currently engaging them. We've captured their leader. The war is over. Duke Aldrich is the current holder. Will retain the Duchy of Tuscany after the war. Okay. But he doesn't... He hasn't taken it though, has he? Because they're all mine. So you lied. Hey, I own Florence. Beautiful. Right. Let's get this duchy set up. So I'm going to give Florence, make that the capital, because I suppose that makes sense. Random noble of Roman culture. I can't give him Siena, but I can give him the lands around Siena. Enough of which he can then hopefully create the duchy. Can't give him Firenze. Oh no, he's already got Firenze, so I can give him Lucca, Arezzo, and Orbitello, and then all he needs is Siena, so he should take that on his own, hopefully. So you've got one county with 4 regions, and then one county with 1, so he should be able to win that war. And then I can disband all my forces. We've got a few rebellions popping up. And then in the next episode, what we'll do is we'll hopefully take over Bino, or Ancona might be able to do that on their own, but I doubt it because he hasn't got enough men. But we're chipping away at Italy, making them weaker and weaker and weaker. We've now just taken all of this land, the Duchy of Tuscany. Italy is slowly diminishing. What we need is, we need the entire kingdom, which I don't think I can declare war for, can I? No, I can't. It'd be perfect if I could, but I can't. Anyway, guys, before I ramble on for too long, I'm going to go ahead and end it there. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. We've managed to achieve a lot. We managed to defeat the Crusade, unbelievably. Did not think we'd get away that easily on that one. But we managed to just hit them as soon as they landed on our lands. So we dealt them a pretty hard blow and pretty swiftly. But other than that, we've captured some more territory of Italy. Pretty happy with that. So yeah, the next episode we'll aim to try and, again, as always, just take more of Italy's land. With this prestige I have, I can just take duchy by duchy. So we might take the Duchy of Pisa next, or we might take this massive one to the north and really just kind of split them in half. And then also I'm going to really consider, hopefully get some feedback from you guys about taking over some of this land, or this land, and then administering a whole new Roman kingdom, just letting them be independent. So I do want your opinion on that, so please do let me know what you think. But other than that, guys, I hope you enjoyed it, and I will catch you in the next one. Have a good one, and goodbye.